dearest plaything, I mean, classmate. I hope the holidays have treated you well enough. Surely not better than me, of course. Huh. It has been a while, wouldn't you say? And what are the chances we'd meet out on the street like this when it's so cold out? Tell me, are you still having issues with math? Oh, it can hardly be helped, I'm sure. Some people just stand above the rest while others remain average. Oh, it's alright. Simpletons or, special people like you don't have to be good at math. After all, it's difficult to put together a neat little formula for all these complex numbers, I'm sure. Well, if you studied a little harder, it probably would be easier, wouldn't it? After all, some things just deserve your attention. You know, if you study something hard enough and well enough, you're bound to master it. I wonder who will master the other first between us. But I'm getting a little off track, aren't I? After all, we're good friends, just meeting for the first time in quite a long time. I should be catching up with you, shouldn't I? Oh, you're not interested in catching up. What? Are you still sore from that little kiss I stole from you earlier? I did have you backed into a corner, didn't I? A shame, really. If only you had done it out of your own free will, you might have gotten something out of it. However, right now, I'm sure I can master you quite easily. After all, you wear your emotions on your sleeve like your absolute undying love for me. Oh, you try to disguise it as disgust or aversion even. But you and I both know the truth. Why try to hide it? See, a goddess like me should always keep her composure. After all, I have an empire to run. An empire of my own design. And, of course, if I lose control of it, well, it will just come tumbling down. And we really wouldn't want that now, would we? Of course, this hardly concerns you. You don't have an empire. You barely have a fan base. Oh, yes. The entire class knows me. Do they know you? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be surprised if you were swept under the rug, just like that. Of course, a school system has a natural pecking order, sort of like chickens, if you know what I'm talking about. They're little birds. They have societies. It's quite fascinating, actually. See, the head of every pecking order is the rooster. Yes, I am quite fabulous enough to be a rooster. Don't think about it too much, but the lower you go on the pecking order, the more responsibility the rooster has to protect you. You are at the bottom, and you know what happens to the chicken at the bottom of the pecking order without the rooster? They die. Oh yes, it's quite terrible. Feathers plucked out, eyes missing, very sad, very, very sad. But of course, you have me, and I'm not gonna let you down. As our rooster in our class, I have taken the liberty to protect you from those who would harm you. Take advantage of you, however you want to put it. Oh, what am I doing out here? You're right. I didn't just come here to grace you with my presence. No, I was just about to grab a bite to eat, actually. Oh, is it so surprising I'm alone on an empty street? I'm a goddess. You and I both know very well that I can take care of myself. Or is it that you're asking if you can tag along? I suppose I wouldn't mind the company so much if you did. As long as you paid for yourself, of course. Huh? Oh, you're part of the broke gang? I'm sorry. Is this some sort of peasant thing? I'm sure I wouldn't understand. Fine. I don't mind paying so long as you return the favor. After all, you upgraded this meeting from a friendship to a date. Oh, what do you mean it's not a date? Of course it is. I know you like me, even if you're calling me annoying and saying the opposite. That little grimace on your face. Aw, don't be such a... Oh, what do they call it? Tsundere. You're just being silly. After all, it was my birthday a couple days ago, and now I'm treating you. You can call it what you want, but you and I both know this is a date. Happy belated birthday indeed. This could possibly be the greatest gift on the planet. Speaking of, this is my favorite place. Please do come in. Hello, yes. Table for two, please. Oh, yes. I've been really, really good. Thank you for asking, my darling little mouse. Oh, yes. I've been working so hard, and I've nearly reached my goal. See, politics is a sticky business, but as long as I'm the puppet master and not the puppet, everything will turn out exactly how I want it to. You think the politicians who run for office think for themselves? Oh no, they need geniuses like me to keep them steady, to write their scripts, to monitor their every move. Soon enough, I'll have this entire country under my thumb, and nothing that anyone does will be able to stop me. After all, they'll blame other people. They won't look behind the curtain to find me. And what do you plan to do after school? Ah, I see. That field is about to be controlled by me. Well, in due time anyway. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure it keeps its charm. After all, if a certain someone I know works there, I might just have to be kind. Or maybe I'll be harsher. It all depends on this little date, doesn't it? Huh. Saying that we're not on a date for like the 50th time really doesn't make things better for you. In fact, that's strike one. Oh yes, you do understand what happens once you reach strike 3, don't you? I did go there. After all, I am very astute at baseball, like most things. Now then, let's order, shall we? We have so many things to discuss by the end of today. And it's always much better to do business over a plate of warm food. Don't you think? Oh, don't worry. I won't push you. Too hard, anyway.